Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Monday, March 27th. Time is 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we've had big fall off yesterday, the weekend, all that stuff. So kind of channeling around a little bit now. So big drop off. So sentiment looks bearish for the week. From what I'm seeing, but being a day trader, that does not really matter. So we're starting to get some kind of prints built up, and they're not massive, but even with this trickling, there hasn't been any serious prints yet, and it being Monday and still pre-market, that's probably why. But I will be keeping an eye on this one right here at 8:15. And we'll see where that one lines up at on the 30-minute. Okay, 43, 33, 23. Of the 9, which is actually the low. The overnight low. So that might be an area to watch. And down to 23 would be the threshold. And other than the I zone, that's where we're just kind of sitting at there. So alright, I'll watch these areas. Stochastic's still sitting smack dab in the middle. Let's see. Do we have some kind? Nope, no divergence. So alright, so now it's just so far as the prints go. So I don't think dollar's done much of anything either. Let's see if I can get back here and look. What is all this stuff? As you see, I don't really spend much time on this side of the charts anymore, or with this range, but that's okay. Alright guys, I'm going to watch and I'll be back and we'll see if we can get into a trade this morning. I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, so we got a channel building up here. And that kind of lets me know that we're probably going to leg down again. I'd like for it to touch the 8 moving average, and then I will probably look at a short around there. And work with a really tight stop somewhere around about a 5-tick stop or so. So let's see if we can get in this trade first though. And I do believe this is going to be a hang up right here at the 7, but looking like it may possibly push on through that as well. Let me take a look at the bigger picture. Yeah, that was inventories last week. I remember that. So yeah, I think the one deviation may actually come into play today. So we'll see. But yeah, it's not time to be a bear yet. Print not seeing any as far as massive clusters. So you got a lot of volume building up at this these price levels between 44 and 46 though. So it's definitely something to be aware of. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, I got short 10 contracts 47.50, stop sitting at 55, 5-tick stop on that one. Look to pull half off at 40, which is way down here. And I'll watch the prints, and if it's a reversal sequence, then I'll probably end up pulling everything off. But let's see if we can at least get half off anyway. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I went ahead and scratched that trade at -1 tick. This is, with this close above this moving average, this is one of those things I just gotta wait and see. So, we'll see if we're getting some kind of a bounce here. If this is the cluster print, it didn't give me my 9 anyway, so I would possibly wait for a pullback and for the long here. But I'm still not convinced this is a reversal just yet, so I'm going to sit and watch at this point. Alright, we'll be back. Okay guys, I believe we are looking at a cluster area right here at 44, 43, 33, which would put it right on the 7 deviation line, will be a trigger area. So I will watch here and see if we can push down to this level, possibly even further, and possibly look for a long entry around 33. All right, I'll be back shortly. Okay, guys, had a limit set at 47.30. It got filled. Looked to pull half off at 47.40. Stop is sitting at 47.22 for an 8-tick stop, and I think we're actually in a good area here. This bar will actually look like that might be a divergent setup as well. Let's see, up here, let's see, down there, up here. So, okay, really depends on these next couple bars, see where they actually close at. So, all right, we'll see if we can work this one. So, long 10 contracts, 47.30. Look to pull half off of 47.40. Stop sitting at 47.22. All right, be back in just a moment. Okay, stopped out on that one for 8 ticks. That hurt a little bit. Okay, this cluster became invalid. This one looks a lot stronger. 41, 31, 21. Right there. Let me jump right back in this one. Just a second. Yes. 5. Okay. Wow. Okay, I got filled at 19, which is not ideal there, but let me see if we can work this one here. I'm going to set it as a 4-tick stop. 90, 18, yeah, 47.15 is going to be my stop. Look to pull half off at 29. Let me get this stuff set up real quick. Yeah. Hang on just a moment. Okay. So 15. Stop. Okay, long 10 contracts, 47. Stop sitting at 47.15 for a 5-tick stop. Look to pull half off at 47.29, and we'll manage from that point there. All right, I'll be back in just well, let me explain this one here. This cluster became invalid right here, 43, 33, 23. So it became invalid on this one. This cluster here at 41 became invalid right here at 21, but I was in this trade already, so I set my stop at 15 for a 5-tick stop, just to hold on to risk management on that one there. So next cluster area is not really that one there. So this one will be the next one right here, 23, 22, 1202, let's see, 4702, which will push on down to the 1 deviation line. Okay, so all right, we're gonna watch. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna move my stop up to break even at this point here. We're gonna see if we're gonna actually be able to push through this. Right now, 6 ticks profit if I was to pull it. Not going to though. So we're gonna see if we can go ahead and push up to 10 ticks. All right, be back in a minute. Okay, I went ahead and pulled half off at 25 for 6 ticks. Too much going on here, and that, I don't like losses. So I'm gonna see if we can hang on to this one at this moment. So big battle going on at this price level between the bulls and the bears. So we'll see who ends up winning this one here. So both of these clusters are actually invalid now, and at this point, if we do get stopped out, we'll probably be using this one right here at 23, and we'll be looking for a turnaround around the 1 deviation line. So hanging on though. All right, be back in a minute. Okay, stopped out here at 19. I'm going to look probably around the 1 deviation line at this point for some type of reversal, and we're basing it off of this set of prints right here, 221202, which threshold will be right here. So I'll probably look setting a limit order on a 1 deviation line, but not too keen on those with the momentum down just yet. So I'm gonna sit there and watch, and then we'll see what happens at this point. All right, be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I believe here is the setup we're looking for. This is the perfect cluster size compared to previous bars. Count back 9 to 19, 4712, 4702 is entry level. That is a few ticks below the 1 deviation line, but it's still set up into an I zone. So we will look for entry around 4702. Stop will be sitting at 4692 right here, and then what should happen is this should actually push it down into the oversold area as well. So we still got 17 minutes left on this bar, but we shall see what happens. But that's my thought process on how this one's going to play out. So all right, I'll be back shortly. I'll tell you, these markets do not want to cooperate this morning. So I'm sorry, CL, was I mean last week? I mean, did I not show you enough attention for them days off? So here's where we're at. We're testing the low of the day again, or getting fairly close to it. So my initial analysis is still in effect. I'm looking for around 4702. So at a turnaround here, nothing really came of it, just a big channel, and dropped below the 8 moving average again. So I just been sitting on the sideline, just twiddling my thumbs on this one. And yeah, I don't think I want to even try to get into this one until we get down to the 1 deviation line, or until we have some solid reversal confirmation. And I'm not seeing anything outside of this bar right here. Still has to get within my 9 to 19 range, yeah, it's still nothing just yet. So, all right, back to the sidelines I go. All right, see you in a bit. Well, fudge, man. Okay, let me see here. This jump. I think this is possibly the break here. So something told me to pull the trigger there too. Okay, here's what I got to do. I got to wait for a pullback to the 8 moving average right now. So that is set at 4722 limit order at that point, and we will see if we can get filled on this and for the possible push up from the bulls. Let's see. Let me make sure. Yeah, today is just really funny. So, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna deviate from that. So we'll see what happens at this point. All right, I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, this is oh boy, I didn't miss this trade, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. So this is just going to be a scratch day. This is, oh, boy. Yep, that one lined up perfectly, too. So, yeah, distractions. Anyway, no excuse for that. So, yeah, we're down a couple $100, I think it is. I'm not sure. But the context is just a scratch day. So, okay, well, we will try again tomorrow and see where we go with it from there. So, all right, guys, you guys have a good one. We'll see you next week, or tomorrow, rather. So it appears, actually, I have one more trade in me. This is a nice setup right off of this bar here. and off of the diagnostic bar. So we're going to give this a try short. So I'm in at the 8 moving average short, 10 contracts, 47.69. Look to pull half off at 59. Stop is going to be sitting at 79 at the moment. And we'll see if we can make this work here. I believe the point of control is going to actually hold here. And this bar should not close above the 50 moving average as well. So, alright. We'll see if we can actually rectify this scratch day. It's still we're close to lunch now, but with the momentum to shoot this guy up, I think we'll pull back a bit of a ways. Let's see where the fib area is. What happened there? Let me make it bigger. Okay, fib. Why are you doing this, charts? Be nice. Okay, let's try it. Remove. Let's try this one more time. Fib. Probably because it's right there on there. You know, pan off on that one. Okay, 61.8 is 47.35 right here, and that lines up pretty close to the 7 deviation line at that point. And alright, we'll see if we can push on back down there. So grab about 30 ticks or so on that. Let's see if we can get this half off. So okay guys, I'll be back. Okay, got half off there at 59. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to break even at this point. And I'll look to pull one off at 49 if we can get down there. Alright, be back in a minute. Okay guys, took a while, got stopped out there. So, able to pull 10 ticks out of that one, I believe. So, I am... it is 12:51, and I think I better be done trading at this point. So, still a scratch day. It's on the positive scratch side of it though, so, and I'll beat myself up about this push up later, but live to trade another day. So, alright guys, we'll see you later. See you tomorrow.